Okay, you guys, what is up? Gonna do Torico chapter 187 review. Holy shit. Oh my god. This chapter of Toriko is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing for a multi-latitude of different reasons. One, Toriko is once again evolving. He's like a non-stop Pokemon. He just won't stop evolving. Toriko once again evolves. And you can see his muscles rippling and just like the twinkling, and you're like, oh my god, here we go. Once again, Toriko. The second reason, Taki, what happened, dude? Taki, man. Taki just said, fuck it. He stabbed Komachi, like straight up, went like, yeah, and like, it was really, like Taki just like walked over, real slow. I mean, like, real slow. And then just said, fuck it, stab. And I was like, yo, what just happened? You know? Yo, Lady Chio! Holy, I have seen so many anime and so many manga, but I have never, ever seen anyone die the way Wagon just died to Chio. I was like, what? Like, what just happened? I have never seen anyone die this way. This is the first time in manga history I've ever seen anyone die the way this dude just died. That is crazy. I've read Berserk, but no. This is insane. This is like one of the top 10 deaths in anime. I mean, one of the top 10 deaths in manga. Period. Because it's not even funny. I've never seen anyone die the way this dude just died. End of story. But, oh man, wow. That being said, key points, alright? Key point number one, Toriko, on the brink of death, he feels the warmth of the bubbly fruit. And then he devours, because he notices that all of a sudden they're rising out of the ground. And then, Chin mentions to him that that's when they truly come out. When on the brink of death, when you are truly grateful for everything. When you're grateful for your friends, for your family, when you're grateful for all the ingredients, for your life in general, and for the life that you wish you could have had, and then all of a sudden, like, the fruit just comes out, and then Chin's like, immerse yourself, and then Toriko just swallows one whole, and then he starts crying. He's thankful for the food as he's eating it, after he eats it, before he eats it, and then Chin explains that is the true essence of food immersion. To be grateful for what you're eating, not only before and during, but after. And then once you're grateful after you eat it, the nutrients of that ingredient, the nutrients of that food will resonate throughout your body instantaneously. And I think he said infinitely, because it's kind of like a constant cycle of nutrients that are being replenished throughout your body the entire time, which is why Chin can sustain a 1-ton body weight, even though he's been walking for days. So this explains the true essence of food immersion. And then Toriko, and then it's funny because Chin makes like a big spoon thing, and then he's like, Toriko, immerse yourself. And I was like, oh my god. And then he bails because he senses a presence that is in the Shokuren temple. So he bails, and he notices that same presence is Lady Chio, but she feels different. So he goes right there immediately, right? The next key point is going to be the golem. And if you guys remember, on top of the bird, there was this weird-looking human, or this weird-looking creature, and this creature was very reminiscent of Toriko's imitation state. Well, the thing is, and by the way, Toriko, he is going to come back OP as shit. I'm obviously, no doubt. But the thing about it is that he is one of the assistant masters was explaining, the older one, he was explaining how the golem is a combination of a multi-latitude of different creatures, and how golems, I forgot their other nickname. I'm not too sure what it was, but basically he's saying how the only organization that has the technological ability in order to handle golems is the Bushukyukai. So he is very worried as to why Chio would join the Bushukyukai. Chio doesn't explain the reason why, but she does explain that she's there in order to prevent the passing on of food immersion. She wants to stop the cycle now. She doesn't want anyone to learn food immersion, so other individuals would come back much more stronger in order to challenge the Bushukyukai even further. So what she does is that she's about to engage in combat with the assistant masters of the Shokurin Temple. And one of the main guys, Wagon, he takes out this weird, weapon, and he's about to engage in combat. And then she's like, you have clearly gotten more powerful. Or no, your skills have developed, even though you still have useless movements. And then this guy is getting cocky. He's like, me? I've mastered all forms of food honor and food immersion. How could I have any useless, how could I have any useless movements? And then Chio takes out her knives, her cooking knives. And this to me is very cool, because I always wanted komatsu and other chefs in order to use their knives as weapons. And bingo, here we go. Chio, the first one. Props to you. She takes out her knives, which is key point number 2 or 3. Actually, yeah, number 3. She takes out her knives and she dices Wagon to the bone. To the fucking bone. Wagon does not see this coming. It's like nothing happened. Wagon got cocky because he's like, show me your skills. And then she's like, I long already did. And then Wagon also starts sweating. He starts sweating. And the wind blows. And all you see is a shadow of his skeleton. And my jaw just drops. I'm like, no. Get the fuck out of here. I've never seen anyone die this way. His skeleton, bro. That's all you saw. And Wagon's like, wow. I wish I had seen this coming. If I had it, I would have lived a little bit longer. And then he just dies. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? Then all the assistant masters are on alert. They're like, whoa, hold the fuck up. Like, this is serious. And that's key point number 3. Chio is a monster. She's a monster. No. She's not a beast. She's a monster. She's a freaking monster. Okay? I did notice how she has knives that are very reminiscent of the knife that Komatsu has, that Milk gave him. So maybe her knife is, or maybe her knives are also, well, not Milk made, but maybe like his master, like that same material. But it's crazy, right? Her skill, out of this world, man. The next key point is gonna be Komatsu, man. Komatsu, he sees Taki, he's crying. He's like, Taki, my dude, man, I was so worried about you when I heard that you got captured, cause like Taki and him were best friends. Those 3, Taki, Komatsu, and the other guy, they were best friends. They all wanted to be chefs and help people discover, like the true essence of food. So Taki is like, yeah, it's good to see you too. And then straight up stabs him. And I'm like, yo, he walked over real slow. Stab. And I was like, what just happened? And then Komatsu, he's shocked. And then the last panel, which is key point number 4. The last key point, number 5. I don't even know what. Fuck it. The last key point. The last key point, people. Toriko is immersing himself in the bubbly fruit. He is evolving. Once more. His gourmet cells are evolving. Once more. He's coming back so overpowered. Like, you know, he's gonna come back so overpowered, man. Just like, what? He's gonna come back, be doing like 50 Ren now. 50 Ren easy, man. Oh, dude, fuck. I really want to see how shit goes down because he got plenty stronger when he learned the essence of food honor, when he could sustain massive attacks without using that much energy. But now that he's evolved, oh man, I need to see Torico in combat. And I want to see how the other Heavenly Kings stack up against Torico now. Because Torico right now is on some beast mode shit. So after this, in my personal opinion, after this arc, Torico is ready for the gourmet world. He is ready for the gourmet world. So, especially if Komatsu especially if Komatsu can actually cook the bubbly fruit. After this, if Torico grabs if he grabs like a bunch of bubbly fruit, and then Komatsu can actually cook them, yeah, they are ready for the gourmet world. They are ready. So, that being said, crazy chapter of Torico. I mean, crazy shit. Crazy shit. I will see you guys later. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a nice day.